Hey, Tiffany, Mika here. What I want to share with you today and talk to you about today is how to build your circle of influence online. Now, before I get started, I'm just out the backyard of my home here in the middle of winter. Beautiful day today. Sun's shining. Yesterday it was pouring, but today it's beautiful, so I wanted to share that with you. Now, how to build your circle of influence online. That's a good one, isn't it? What I don't want you to do, and I'm going to, because I see this a lot, and I'll use Facebook as an example more so because I tend to hang out on Facebook more than all the other social media platforms. And what I see is people that get involved in network marketing, and you know, some of my friends that are doing it in the same company that I'm with, is that they just put a link and expect people to go, you know what, I'm interested. Or all they talk about is their company on their personal page. And that's all they talk about. And it gets a bit boring. You know, it actually turns you off. So when you actually hear that company name come up, you go, oh, I'm not interested in that. Because it's been bip, bip, bip in your face all the time. So what you want to make sure that you don't do, and the other thing too is like when you're talking to people online, like I've spoken to people online, you know, through Facebook, and you know, had, you know, personal message conversations and stuff, and I'm like, hi, you know, how you going, da da da. All I get back is a link. How would you like that if you're talking to somebody on the phone, or you know, oh, this is my opportunity, bang, straight at you. Okay. You don't want that. What you want to do is you want to, we're talking about building your circle of influence. So how are you going to build your circle of influence? Are you just going to like throw what you're doing in people's faces? It's not about that. It's about building relationships. Okay? So if we look at how you're going to build your circle of influence and you want to increase it, right? So it might be like this at the moment and you want to increase the circle of influence. What you want to make sure that you're doing, there's a series of things that you want to do. I have put the information down below as well, but I'm going to share them with you. So the first thing is that you want to make sure that you're actually doing is you want to work out what who your target market is. Now a lot of people don't do that. They just go blah to everyone and hope they just catch somebody on the way. Okay? Work out who you want to work with. I work with struggling network marketers, home-based business people, you know, wanting answers. I'm here to help them. Okay? So that's my market that I work with. Because that's my circle of influence. That's who I want. You know, they know all about network marketing. They know what it can do, but they just struggling in certain areas or they're stuck. Okay, so that's my circle of influence that I work on. The next thing that you want to do is you want to connect with them. So you want to connect with them, and I'll say Facebook because I use that platform quite a lot. And you want to go onto their profile. So find your target market, go onto their profile and have a look at their profile and have a look at some photos, what they're doing, have a look where they live, and write to them. The third thing that you can do is just write to them and say, hi, my name is blah blah blah. Okay, well, my name is Tiffany. I live in, you know, Sydney, Australia. I really like your photos about blah 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 or whatever on your timeline. And I'm looking at building my network of friends. This is what I do. This is who I am. I'd love it if we could, you know, have a chat sometime. Get to know each other. Okay, and that's it. Nothing to do with your business. Nothing. Keep your business out of it. You know, share the things that you're interested in, hobbies and all of that kind of thing. Show them that you're a real person. You're not out to get people, because network marketing is not about that. So then the next thing that you can do is once you start building that relationship, and the other thing too is that that person may or may not reply. Some will reply, some won't, and it's okay. You know, it's like when you're going out and you know, to a networking event or you're going to a party or whatever. Some people you have a really good connection with and you talk a lot with. Some people you don't, and then you just do your thing. Okay, it's like, hi, nice to meet you. Yep. Nothing much happens, that's okay, just move on and go and talk to someone else, and you'll find that there's people that you connect with. It's the same online. I have people that I connect with really well online and I talk to quite a lot, and there's some people like, how are you going, and you know, wish you all the best sort of thing, and that's okay. Not everyone's going to, you're not going to attract everybody, and you don't want to anyway. You want to, you know, have this circle of influence of people that you want to spend time with, you know, even the people that you want to spend time with online. So once you've done that, What you want to make sure that you're doing on your personal page, because I see this a lot as well on people's personal pages, is it's about the company, here's the link of the company, that's it, right? Chuck that behind you, okay? Don't do it anymore. What you want to do is post inspirational quotes, inspirational photos, you travelling, your lifestyle, you know, where you are, what you're up to. Did you go and do a training session this morning at the gym or something like that? This is what you had for breakfast. Whatever. You know, don't talk about the products, okay? Talk about benefits of things. The company that I'm with, they've got a blog site and a lot of information about all their products and all of that kind of thing. What I do is I take a little snippet of something that I know that's going to benefit people. It's nothing to do with the products. I don't talk about the products at all. And I'll share a photo, a nice image. Again, nothing to do with the product. Share a nice image that'll attract attention, and then talk about some sort of benefit that they're going to get, you know, by doing something, by eating more protein or whatever, you know, something like that. But it's got nothing to do with the products, because what you want to do is you want to give value, okay? If you've seen some of my videos before, I've talked about giving value out into the marketplace. So what you want to be seen as doing is inspiring people, motivating people, showing people what a great lifestyle you've got, showing them that you've got value to give them, so that you're giving out. Okay, the receiving will come to you, but you need to make sure that you're giving out and showing this great lifestyle, benefits that people can get when they do this, that and the other, you know, and they're doing a great training exercise and this will help do this. Or ladies like to have nice, you know, we like our thighs and our butts to be, you know, in better condition. So there's exercise you can share with that, for instance, or something like that, who knows. But start looking at the value you can give, because if you're giving more value, people will want to know, oh wow, what are you doing? Wow, that looks really cool. Okay? Make it interesting. Don't talk about your company, chuck that behind you. So that's a way that you can actually increase your circle of influence. Increase your circle of influence online, okay? Showing value. So do it on one of the social media platforms. Stop making it about, you got to join me in my company because it's the best in the whole entire world, and you know, it's a ground floor opportunity, and it's the best, and the products are the best on the planet. We know all that, okay? We all know all that. That's what we do know. But start showing value, start creating relationships and doing it that way, and then you'll increase your circle of influence, and then things will come from there. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you got a lot of value out of that today. Love to hear from you. Please leave a comment down below and come and visit me at www.thehealthynetworkmarketer.com. And I hope to see you there, and I hope you have a wonderful day. See you later. Bye.